Good night. It is November 9, 2024, and it's a Saturday. Here in Sherbrooke, it is currently -3 degrees Celsius. Load this up here for the Fahrenheit calculation. This is 26 degrees Fahrenheit. We've done it. We have penetrated freezing. We have gone beyond the threshold. There's no going back. Until next spring. Really. I mean, it's probably going to be over. I mean, disregard what I'm saying. I'm a little scatterbrained today. The sun this morning rose at 6:39 a.m. and it's set at 4:23 p.m. I don't want to record this right now. I'm feeling very anxious. I just ate a lot as well. Trying to fill this void. It's weird, like, drinking alcohol didn't fill the void, but it helped me avoid the void. And now I'm just noticing the void. Or maybe it did fill the void, at least to a certain point. I don't know. My memory gets a little bit hazy. In those moments. But yeah, I just feel this like emptiness. But it's like a cavity. It needs to be filled. And nothing works to fill it. I mean, maybe it'll always be there. That's scary. I guess ultimately it doesn't matter whether it's there or not. It's interesting to me that I'm feeling this right now because today, I don't know, I don't really remember the exact context. I had this like flash today that I was just really glad to be sober. I was really grateful. I was like relieved, like, oh God, at least I'm not drinking anymore. Sorry, my nose is congested. I did some vacuuming in my room and a lot of the dust got perturbed. I went up into the air. What did I do today? I went to worked a bit, and then made some food, took a shower. That's pretty much it. Didn't really get much done. Wanted to watch a movie, which I didn't do yesterday, but it's already 10 o'clock at night. I could watch a movie. I don't know. This is not necessary to try to figure out while I'm being filmed. Well, I'm filming myself. I'm not being filmed. I'm filming myself. So yeah, just like very anxious. I feel like I can't really get anything done. Sort of turning around in circles inside of my head, obsessing over this Magic the Gathering deck, which I can't play right now. It felt good in my hands earlier. I'm just trying to like tweak it to. It just like. It's probably not very fun to play against, but it's just there to prove a point. Which is, like, what is the statistically optimal amount of burn spells to, like, land ratio? There's just the most optimal possible burn deck in Modern right now. You know, could actually be interesting to see I don't know how this could be programmed. It would be interesting to see, like, to write a goldfishing simulation to see, like, how many turns it takes to burn my opponent out if I'm just goldfishing, and run it like 10,000 times. How long does it take on average? That's really interesting. I could maybe do that as a project. It's not useful, but it's something to do. Because this is, and I'm just scratching the psoriasis off of, I might even like eat, did I eat any of it? Because what I do sometimes is I'll pick the scabs off. It's really disgusting, and then I'll eat them. It's a really embarrassing thing to admit. It's really disgusting, but I do it sometimes. Just the truth, and it's a habit that I would like to break because it is disgusting. I guess not objectively disgusting. Like, it's definitely less disgusting to me than other people. And do I just find it disgusting because other people find it disgusting and I find it shameful to do because other people find it disgusting? I don't know. I don't know why I do it either. I'm really into skin picking, though. There's a name for that. Less into hair, like plucking. It's like trichotillomania, something like that. I have There's less that. There's a lot of like skin picking and just like picking out the scabs from my psoriasis and I'm just like eating them. Disgusting. Maybe it is I guess you can't say objectively disgusting, but it's definitely pretty gross. So yeah, that's out there in the world. I do disgusting things like that. Do I do other disgusting things? I mean, I do a lot of nose picking, but I don't eat my boogers. I did when I was a child, but I don't eat my boogers. But what else? But I think just like other common stuff, like smelling, doing this, smelling. I think just like general like smelling. I read somewhere that it's like one hypothesis for like why we like doing that, like smelling our fluids, is that it. One possible hypothesis. I mean, I guess all hypotheses are possible. Sorry, little scatterbrain. One hypothesis is that it can help us to know if we have like an infection or something, and that like it's like there's like a fetid odor or like a different strange odor. It'll tell us that something's up. I don't know if that's true. But yeah, when I watched this movie called Oddity, I think I talked about this yesterday. But I'm watching another TV series, which on the final episode that has been released so far, and I'm glad because I'm sort of tired of watching it. Today I'm thinking about Slimex, Egg Punk band, good band. Heard them before I even knew what Egg Punk was. So let's do another band earlier. I won't say their name because I don't want to give them any exposure. But I was on this Egg Punk playlist, and I saw this band that had this like name where I'm like, it is impossible that there's no other band with this name because it's like such a generic word. And I clicked on it, I listened to it, and I'm like, this album art looks like pretty generic Egg Punk album art. It looks like a Prison Affair cover. And then I listened to the band, and they sounded exactly like Prison. Not exactly, because you know what? Yeah, they sounded like exactly like Prison Affair, but like not Prison Affair's best songs. And it was just so egregious that it was impressive. They were just like straight up copying everything. The entire aesthetic, compositional style, vocal style, everything, production style, like everything was just totally copied. That's not to say that like Prison Affair is specifically a very they don't make very complex music, but it's really good. It's well composed. Egg Punk is a friend of mine who described it very well. He called it timbral music. So it's a big part is the timbre, because the songs are so simple and not particularly original. In any case, this song doesn't sound like Prison Affair. This is Visitor by Slimex off of Easy Money, which I'd heard because I was on a Bandcamp page for which label? Was it the one that had Cabo Boing on it? I was looking up something else. Spared Flesh. What else was on Spared Flesh? Oh, it was an album by another band that Being Dead called 0% APR. That's it. Being Dead fantastic band. They've got this other band called 0% APR, and an album on Spared Flesh, and I went and looked up the label Spared Flesh because I thought that was a very nice label name, and yeah, they have some good stuff. They have, honestly, they have the Gobs, 1, 2, 3, 4 by the Gobs, which is a good record. Anyway, oh yeah, there's this album by 0% APR called Gilgamesh 2, which is an amazing album name. Okay, I think this has got along for way too long. Yeah, it's such a fascinating idea, the like gold fishing simulator. For something simple like Burn too. Although I guess it's not really going to be able to like simulate any complex games, but just gold fishing, which means just playing the deck out and seeing how quickly it is with no interaction. Okay. Later tonight, it's going to happen. Yeah. By the way, check out Slimex, great band. Later tonight, it is going to be -3 degrees Celsius, 28 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to go up a bit in the Fahrenheit. Not going to make a dent in the Celsius. Yeah, like I don't know if this feeling of emptiness, this void, this cavity will go away. That's scary. Yeah, I said that before. But like, maybe I'll just get used to it. Maybe that's just the best I can hope for. But right now I feel this emptiness, and I want to fill it with... I mean, the irony is filling it with nothingness. Which is like, what alcohol gives me, like oblivion. I mean, dopamine first, then oblivion. Maybe I just want that dopamine. But I'm just thinking like, I want to go out and buy candy. So that fucking dopamine. What dopamine? God, I just want dopamine. I'm not getting any here. I'm just sort of freaking out because like time is just going on and like my life is passing me by as I'm just sitting around unable to like get fucking organized, do anything. But it's okay. I'm learning. I feel like a newborn adult. And yeah, like I think this void has always been there. This emptiness has always been there, but it's just like now I can't escape it. So it's very oppressive. It's like an oppressive weight on my shoulders, except it's the opposite because it's emptiness and nothingness. Okay. Everyone, have a great night.